Every morning I wake up, I do this walk with my dogs. And no matter what mood I'm in, I'm like, okay, this walk is going to be enjoyable. I just put that in my mind and go out on my walk and I enjoy it. And then whatever comes after that, comes after that. And it gets me thinking, so many of us wake up and the day proceeds in either trying to fix or trying to numb. Rarely do we just say, you know what, I'm just going to enjoy. And there's so much healing and power in moments of enjoyment. I'm Argentine, and in my culture, enjoying is like just part of life. It comes before anything else, to be honest. If you go to Argentina, you're like, do these people like work? Because we're always out enjoying. I think we forget that we all have the ability to find joy, that it's not a privilege thing, it's not a race thing, it's not a class thing, it's not an earned thing. It's a muscle that you flex, also, because you can get really addicted to your fixing and your therapizing and your struggling and your suffering. And to be honest, we are living in a world that culturally conditions us to suffer, that somehow suffering is noble and joy has to be earned. So I'm telling you, no, that is not the case at all. When you take these moments to find some joy, some peace, some moment of happiness or pleasure in your life, signals to your body like, okay, I'm here for it. Let's go. Instead of sulking in the corner, always thinking that you have to therapize yourself or fix yourself or control, or it's not going right, or only if, or I should. These things are so toxic to your body. Remember, your body's listening to the messages that you're sending. And if you're sending it, no, we're not allowed to feel any happiness or joy or pleasure, then it's going to be tired. You're going to have to drag it around. Maybe it's about scheduling joy into your life. If you're not used to it, if you don't know what that feels like, even because you haven't experienced it ever in a really long time, schedule it in. What makes you happy? What do you enjoy? Okay, every morning or every afternoon, I'm going to do this, and I leave this amount of time to do that one thing that brings me joy. Notice sometimes it's not going to be organic. Like, you really do have to plan it out, and that's totally okay. But after a while, it's going to catch on, because who doesn't like to feel good? And a lot of times in my sessions, that'll be like the first little homework assignment I give my clients, especially if they're really depressed. One thing that brings you joy. The simplest thing.